This is the formal announcement by the Ministry of Fisheries in regards to the ban on Kawakawa and Donu. I think firstly I would like to state our appreciations to our partners. It is our partners both outside and inside government that have assisted us in the decision to ban Kawakawa and Donu during spawning season from the 1st of June to 30th of September, as I understand. The decision has come away, if you remember, that Sea Change, an organization, had introduced the 4FJ, which was basically an introduction not to consume kawakawa, and that was going on before we were established as an independent ministry in 2017. And then we had found out that the initiative was not working out properly, so we decided last year to put a total ban during the spawning season. The basic issue is that these two species, Kawakawa and Donu, have been proven to have very quickly reduced in its numbers. And the sizes that have been harvested now and available in our fish market has reduced dramatically. The basic decision that we have made is based on the science that has been provided for us, in that the period of spawning is from June to September. To allow spawning is basically ensuring that our future generations will be able to enjoy the same species in the generations to come. It has been widely propagated, and we have carried out wide consultations in this regard. Last year, if you remember, the ministry basically confiscated the catch that has been sold in the market by fishermen and also within the markets around our municipalities. This year we have changed the tack. Why we had done that last year? We thought that the first year was basically to inform the public and give them an opportunity to understand the issue of bans. So basically we had confiscated it and got rid of the confiscated catch that we had carried out last year. But this year, we believe that we have carried out the public consultation. The awareness now exists within our people. We will now do the legal aspect of it, which means that there will be confiscations, but also fines will be given out to everyone. So it is illegal to catch, illegal to sell, illegal to consume it. So we are asking the public through our consultations in the previous weeks and months to understand why we have gone into the seasonal bans on Kawakawa and Donu. And we are now asking all our partners, both outside NGOs, religious organizations within government ministries, to assist us to actually pass the message to all our people in Fiji to respect the ban that will be put in place from the 1st of next month. I think that is basically the message that I would like to give. Any technical aspects of it, our team will be able to answer. But if you have any questions now, you can ask me before I fall out of here, and then the team will come in.
What happens to the confiscated
The confiscated Kawakawa and Donu will be discarded. We can call the media when PS can initiate the process if the public would like to know the actual process in discarding the species. I know that last year there was some news going around, especially in social media, that the fisheries were eating the confiscated species. But we want to assure the people of Fiji we can't be doing it because we are the one that are regulating it. So PS and the staff can arrange, from time to time if we have stocks that is overloaded, to come for the media to come and witness the discussion, the discarding of the Donu and Kawakawa.
So you're talking about fines. So there's a legislation now on the ban.
Yes,
Okay.
there's legislation on the fines, and the particulars you can ask our officers. They can explain it to you.
I remember during the ban last year, there was one letter to the editor that I read stating that this particular contributor was asking how does a fisherman know that he has caught a kawakawa if he is using like a fishing line?
Well, it's easy. It's easy. I have been visiting the islands, and the media have been with me. And when I catch a Kawakawa and Donu, I basically unhook it and release it back into the ocean. So it's easy. When you catch it and you know it's Kawakawa and Donu, just unhook it and put it back into the ocean. Before you spear a fish, you will know what species before you spear it. So, I think we've propagated the information quite widely last year. We want this to be a public partnership between Ministry of Fisheries and the public. We do not want to be seen as the authority coming out to confiscate it just because we like the idea. We actually like eating Kawakawa and Donu too, but we're asking the people of Fiji just to stop. From June to September, it's only those months that we want to stop because these are the spawning time for the two species.
So fisheries officials will be conducting spot checks at Mako.
We already, you know that we are already conducting checks now. We have upped our game now because the targeted species that are actually being affected now, which if we do not do anything, then the next generation will not have it available for consumption.
So the ban will only be for kawakawa and
Yes, that's seasonal bans for the period of spawning of Kawakawa and Donu. But there are other bans on turtles and things like that. That continues on the other species. But for Kawakawa and Donu, it's just for this period.
I know there's a village in Laos where they put in their own pen
Yes.
for the fish.
Yes, Fulanga, Ongea, they're very, very good. There's a lot of the people in the islands accept it. They understand it because they have traditional bands. And they have done it just with the will of the chiefs and the people. It is only the people that live in towns that do not want to understand the bands because it's a commercial and it's a luxury item on our tables during meals. That's why they do not want to understand it. But if you go out to the islands, you ask they would tell you. We have had it on bands for 5 years or 10 years. Fulanga is quite a significant exercise that they've carried out. And they are basically a very good example of a community, four villages that just totally ban it.
I have a question.
So will you also be monitoring restaurants?
Everything. This time it will be a total monitoring. You'll be monitoring restaurants. Everybody will be monitored now. We know that last year there were some loopholes. We've learned from that exercise. They would be selling. I have done my own exercise myself. I've gone out to the Berry Bridge and looked at it. They will sell other species, and there's a ice box in the back that has Kawakawa and Donu. They will only open it if people ask, do you have Kawakawa and Donu? They open it and then they sell it. So, but we understand. We've learned from last year, and this year will be much more strict. Okay, no more questions? I think I'll take a pass, yes.
It's on beach demand.
Yes.
Have there been any other company or fishermen been prosecuted or investigated regarding?
Yes, there has been in the West, basically on sandfish, which we have confiscated. set fishes in Dairo. But Dairo is totally banned. Even when Beach Timor was open, Dairo was still banned. But now, because it's easy to access it just off the beach, they have taken advantage of that. We have confiscated about 3 tons 2 months ago.
Yeah. Last month.
Last month.
Early last month.
Will there be any action taken against them?
I think they've already carried out the action, so you have to ask the officers on the details on that.